It took me over 2 years to finish this story. It was told before, and it will be told again. This time, a bit different though. See, I got myself in a little bit of a pickle into what turned out to be the weirdest jailbreak story I could ever imagine.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the Exiled Lands.
I will explain to you how I got here, I promise. But what really startled me, besides giving the term CrossFit a new definition, I woke up as a woman.
And I am damn hot.
At this point, I didn't think much of it. To be fair, I was presented with more concerning circumstances than my personal appearance.
I dare you.
Fortunately, it didn't take long, and I got invited for a drink by a stranger.
Are you thirsty, dead woman? Shall I cut you down from that corpse tree? It might kill you. You civilized women are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines.
What a weird thing to say. But this impressive dude was definitely better company than the vulture, and maybe he could shine some light on my circumstances.
Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. You are marked, and you cannot cross the ghost fence wearing that.
Thank you, Mr. Universe. I guess I owe you one.
It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross.
You maybe haven't any helpful hints about where I should go or what I should do now in this weird prison here?
Live. Love. Burn with life. Slay and survive. We will meet again, dead woman.
So there I was, almost naked, burning hot in an unforgiving desert world prison, unable to leave and about to be peeled by a sandstorm. Still considering myself lucky though, and looking for a stone I could hide behind. It seriously could be worse.
It was like trying to breathe, but through a pillow. It's hard to explain. Maybe it was like emerging from water, cracking the surface and taking that one deep breath into your lungs.
At this point, I wasn't aware of what was coming for me, and I tried to find a way to civilization.
Who the hell did this to you?
And I found the first signs of it right in front of me, accompanied by nothing but the unpleasant certainty of being completely unprepared. I tried to move on and covered myself in fibers that I found along the road.
What the frack? Damn. I need weapons.
And did what I could to equip myself to face the dangers of this world, and somehow started to realize the beauty of it.
Baby turtles! Woohoo!
But as captivating this walking cuteness was...
You hiding in a rock? Nah, I'm not gonna eat you. I'm not that kind of monster. You just stay there and enjoy your food. Don't you turn around, okay?
I had to find a way to deal with my increasing hunger. Unfortunately, my food seemed to attract prisoners with a more malicious intent than me.
Right where it hurts.
And I naturally had to defend myself, just in order to survive. But I also met friendly folk, like Arcos the Wanderer.
Hey, you wanna fight me too?
You're the new one, eh?
Who pointed me into a certain direction.
Watch your step. A lot of desperate people out there.
All right, I will watch my step. You may want to get in shape with me, starting with some leg training. You good old ups and downs, up and down and up and down. No? Okay.
but refused to get in shape with me, and so I had to continue my training with turtles, of whom none was a ninja nor a teenager, but all looked like mutants. And could be turned into surprisingly good steak. That reminds me of something. My name is Max Crownflip. I'm a campfire clown and mediocre engineer, but unfortunately known as the world's worst detective. All those skills will have to be brought to their ultimate test on this journey. But right now, I was eager to add the next piece in Maslow's hierarchy of needs to my circumstances. Shelter.
I am building a little place to call my home. It has walls and a roof and a little wooden door. It will be so comfy there, and I hope the neighborhood is nice and I will make some new friends. Ta-da! That sucks.
Yeah, it really sucked.
Damn.
But maybe at least the neighborhood would be nice.
Hello there. I come in peace and bring the gift of love and friendship. And some steak for... Whoa.
Stay away, thief!
Dude. I just said hi.
Get off my lawn, you stupid teenager!
What's your name, pal? You know what? I'm gonna call you Jeff. And I don't like you.
But Jeff was very convincing.
Man.
Get lost, you little bitch!
Very convincing.
That was a serious one.
Run away or die, you little scumbag!
Ay. All right. I will leave you alone for now. I really just tried to be a chillo neighbor here.
After all, I might be better off on my little island anyway. I took out the trash, healed myself up, and gathered stuff for a stunning place to chill. While building, I was evaluating my next steps, and Mr. Universe said that we would meet again. Couldn't wait to find a friend in this hellhole. But then, of course, Jeff the idiot crawled back into my thoughts, and I figured that I wouldn't get far in this world if I couldn't even handle a little neighborhood dispute.
I will feed you the worst sausages I can make and then force your own toenails down your throat for dessert, Jeff.
What a diabolical plan. In my defense, usually I am not that mean. But this world kind of did something to me, changed me, awakened a certain bloodthirst in me. Well, for the moment, I did have my little metal rock and prepared myself for revenge.
Fighting fashion fabricator. Check. I will end you, Jeff.
Yep.
And down. And up. And down. And up. And down.
There was absolutely no doubt left that my bloodthirst grew more and more serious. There was a new rage I discovered and embraced, and if it wasn't for the sandstorm, I would have just crossed the river and would not have crafted me a better weapon. But this prison turned out to be my ally this day, and I took the time and patience for real preparation.
It looks like I have to wait. You may live another day, Jeff. You better enjoy it.
And something happened during the storm. I used the time to craft me an instrument of destruction and death, and I was more than determined to learn how to play it. I felt a change in me. My passion rose to rage, and I had a first impression of what Mr. Universe was talking about. I was not about to defend myself this time. No, I was about to slay. To crush my enemy. Wanted to see him driven before me. And I wanted to hear the lamentation of his woman.
Live. Love. Burn with life. Slay and survive.
Goodbye, Jeff.
Crushed, driven before me, and there was the lamentation of his woman. The sand stained by the fallen Jeff, my blood yet boiling from this carnage. Filled with fury from my fight, I did not see how dangerous this woman was. She was not merely an ally to my fallen foe. She was his avenger. This second dance of death, it took me by surprise. And although I hurt her, she would be my demise if I would not flee her fury. I had to run. Again.
I have to kill something.
An awakening was about to erupt in me. With the echoes of triumph and defeat whispering in my veins, I knew the path forward led back to my beginning, and the beginning it should be.
Left, left, right, retreat. You won't get me. Nobody will.
Being forced to retreat after my victory over Jeff left me empty. I would not find a way out of this prison by running away. So I brutally slaughtered the innocent monstrosities at the beach where I arrived. Each swing of my blade got more precise. Each strike became more efficient and ruthless, leading me down a road to lethal grace. I realized that each death stroke sharpened my skill, attuned my instincts to the rhythm of destruction in the dance of death. But delving into the depths of my own monstrosity, I realized the weaker my foe, the more furious my fight, until I even slaughtered the smallest and most fragile of creatures within my thirst. My battles were no longer about survival, but a desperate, consuming need to fill the void within. I did not even refrain from the most cowardly of moves and struck the unaware down with a blow to the back of their head, assassinating them. Until I reached a bridge that should lead me to the first clue to get out of this prison. At this point, I already knew that something was off. I mean, me being stuck in this body already was blurring everything. And I couldn't really tell if it was me or the woman that was in control there. But it took a couple of more things to get really, really messy. Slowly coming back to my senses, to my humanity, I tried to focus on my true mission again.
Yeah, right. Run away, your little abomination. What? Are you for real? Ghosts? Horse ghosts? Well, I be damned. And this here seems to be another one of those chatty stones.
Slave.
It conveyed a horrible story to me and left me utterly confused.
I have absolutely no idea what to take away from this.
It seems as if this place was once created, populated and governed by a superior species that granted refuge to the exiled and then were forced to enslave them? Us? Them? I couldn't yet decide who betrayed whom in this story. Neither was I able to distinguish good from evil here. I was unsure if the exiled, us, me, them, if I would have been welcomed here or put in chains.
Of course. Ghost people on a ghost bridge. Well... screw it. Frack me! That was a little bit too close. A little bit more careful the next time.
Still wet and a bit shaky from my little stunt, I tried to get up the hill to the other side of the broken bridge, only to find what I was hoping for. The next stone. And this one explained to me that they had to destroy the bridge to keep the exiles out. But, and that was concerning, they also told me to question my species. It seemed as if they had good reasons to try to keep us out. And although the memory of my rampage, my killing spree, my massacre started to fade, I still had a pretty good idea about the evils that even I was capable of. And I consider myself a nice guy. Girl. Woman.
Damn it! Why does everything have to be so confusing here? I need someone to explain all that stuff to me, as if I was a little boy. Girl. Frack this crap!
And guidance I should receive. Camps here are usually bad news, but this place, surrounded by a bitter, piercing smell, somehow had welcoming vibes, if you know what I mean.
Good morning. I will not attack you if you won't pull off any weird stunts, okay, man? I just would like to warm myself up a bit at your fire, okay? All my stuff is dripping wet because I jumped... Because there was... Well, my stuff is wet because of water, okay? And it would be really nice of you if I could come to you without any funny stuff, yeah? Are we good? Friend?
Stay your hands, stranger. Come, look into the pit. The Lord of Empty Abodes awaits therein. I am his shaman, Nuno. Your coming was revealed to me in the whispering of a bat's wings.
Nunu, yeah? Yeah, I guess I saw the bet you were talking about a couple of days ago. So, you are okay with me hanging out here for a while?
You are lost, seeking guidance, yes?
Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but yeah, let's go with lost.
My lord grows distant. I weep alone in the desert.
Yep.
But he is secure. The smoke of the lotus, it deafens the world, and so that the whisper of Yog becomes a roaring shout.
Bro. Seriously? The smoke of the lotus? You sure about that?
If you need guidance, inhale the lotus. The path will become clear.
Man, I am usually not too much into that stuff, but... Well, screw it. Some guidance and a clear path sound like exactly what I need. Damn. And then I look into the fire pit, huh?
What do we have here? Another one? Looking for advice? Sure, I could give you some advice. About being hot, maybe. But I guess you got that figured out all your own already, huh?
You get up, you kidding me?
Well, I don't know. I'm a fire pit. What do you expect? Maybe don't burn out? That always sucks.
And how do you avoid to burn out?
or I can't do that on my own. Again, I'm a damn fire pit. Usually Nunu comes and lightens me up again. But he can't leave. He has to stay with me. It's always good to have a couple of friends around. Keeps you shining or burning or whatever you flash figures do to exist.
Friends, huh? Sounds so easy.
Well, maybe you start trying to be useful for once.
Useful?
Nunu fuels me, yeah. But I keep him warm at night and basically cook his food.
Wouldn't consider myself a master chef, though.
Or whatever. He'll figure it out. I think your clothes are dry now. That was me telling you to leave now, Missy.
All right, all right. Stay lit, fire pit.
Following the fire pit's advice, I figured that maybe a pet could be the next best thing to a friend. And since I didn't see any dogs around, a turtle baby that I could raise as my own might just do the trick. Unfortunately, I completely underestimated the whole situation. While I was waiting for the turtle to get accustomed to its new environment, I decided to have some beach fun.
Yippee!
After all, I needed to improve my freediving skills, since I almost killed myself jumping from that broken bridge. But the mind-consuming failure with Jeff's lady friend continued to dominate my thoughts.
I definitely need some upgrades around here.
I tried to focus on other things, like gathering materials and upgrading my little home. And I have to admit, I felt lonely, and yes, I was in dire need of company.
Go away or you'll be food, little bunny. I am trying to work here.
Hopefully, the little teenage mutant turtle turns out to be the ninja I would need. Spoiler alert, it will not. On the contrary.
At least the view is nice sometimes. Morning has broken. Let's see what we can make out of that.
Well, let's just say I got a little desperate, okay?
That definitely feels like a satisfying upgrade. Hello, little turtle friend. Are you ready to go on a little killing spree with me?
In order to train the turtle, I went for a cannibal camp close by, and yes, everybody learned a lesson here.
Here, turtle. Attack this lady. Stop staring. Ninja skills. Ninja skills now!
Our relationship
Idiot.
somehow didn't want to take off.
Alright, okay. Next try. Look, I'm gonna run there and you just follow me and slash.
Things really didn't go as planned.
Are you coming or what? Now would be a really good time to help me, you stupid turtle. Wait, is that you, little bunny? Nice new friends you have here. Come on. That hurts. Damn it. You killing my turtle? It's the only friend I have.
Too late, I realized
Let's finish this, you freak.
that I was in real danger and should consider myself lucky that I survived this apathic adventure. Lesson learned here,
You're as useful as a chocolate fire guard.
besides carrying some heavy stuff for me, the turtle was damn useless. Well, after a little motivational speech, the turtle and me were heading out to find something really useful. The vastness of the Exiled Lands was basically asking for swifter means of travel.
Hello there, little baby horse. You are gonna come with me.
Taming a little horse should be a piece of cake. To my honest surprise, it was. Somehow, this still didn't feel right. Although the horse was really cool, and the turtle was not,
Why the hell don't you help me, you stupid, useless turtle?
and I learned new murder moves like shooting from horseback and so on, I couldn't get rid of the itch that something was missing. Was it maybe my escape from Jeff's girlfriend? Was that a loose end I had to tie up? Or was it the feeling that I completely misunderstood the fire pit's advice about friendship? After all, the pit told me to be more useful for once.
That really feels like I don't have the slightest idea of what I am doing here.
And to be honest, I didn't do much besides butchering beasts and shooting people in the back of their head. Was it time to take matters in my hands?
Nobody did ask you for your opinion, horsey. Just shut up.
And start to face the true dangers of the Exiled Lands? I decided to pay Jeff's girlfriend a visit for the start, and oh boy, was that a mistake. Oh boy, was I lucky to be alive, and oh boy.
Look at that. And you, Jeff. She doesn't really love you. I killed the guy she had before you.
Was I ashamed of myself?
See? Your stupid girlfriend didn't even come out to fight with you. Was it worth it? Huh? Was it worth it? And now I'll pay a visit to the lady of the house.
Ahoy there!
Ahoy yourself, you dirty sea snake.
First lesson here, humiliation usually doesn't pay off. Second lesson, play stupid games, win the stupid prize.
Damn it! Oh no, frack! Frack! You really hurt me. You really hurt me.
I seriously got my butt handed to me, and here comes the part why I am so ashamed of myself.
I really hate you now.
Because she was better than me.
I want to see you suffer.
Because I was suffering from my own incompetence. And then decided to play hide and seek with the respectable warrior lady, ending her in a shameful way.
Fracking finally, damn it. Why do I feel sorry now? What is wrong with me?
Now I had to live carrying the burden of cowardly popping her head from a distance. And not even little side adventures like clothing me in an even more protective dress, killing the largest turtle I had seen so far,
That was a big one.
or the inspiring hunt for coal, a way better fuel for my forge than the ordinary wood, were able to lift my spirit up. A new turtle friend was a little ray of hope, but to be honest, I felt as low as I could. This burden of neither being capable of an honorable fight and not being able to be useful to anybody was weighing me down more than I would have been willing to admit. So, I decided to increase the capacity of my humble home with one goal in my mind. I wanted to have some company. And if company would not come willing to me, I was convinced that I had very solid arguments by then. A little truncheon made of iron should do the trick. And the guy who was supposed to have the unmatched honor to become my first friend was surprisingly hesitant to join my little club. He even pushed me away and I had to drink one of my little healthy helpers. But after a small refreshment, I changed the tone a bit and we agreed on a mutually beneficial future on my terms. The water transfer was a bit tricky and I felt sorry for the situation at the stairs. But after all, he embraced his new position. Might be due to my very motivational presence and speeches. In the end, I was even cheering him up. Well, we will see what we can make out of that, right? As all good things need time, it would take a while for my new ally to be fully convinced of the benefit of my friendship. So I roamed the Exiled Lands a bit with the horse and the bigger turtle. Indeed, managed to completely eliminate a little camp and found a new type of weapon that may or may not fit my not so deeply buried rage.
Wait, is this a tunnel there?
By then, I had no idea about the life-changing discovery I was about to make in a cave I spotted on the other side of the river trench. I decided to climb up to further investigate the mountain hole. There still was some detective curiosity in me.
Something's wrong in there. You guys better stay here. Don't want you to get stuck in each other.
The cave had more than one surprise prepared for me, starting with a strange abomination of a shaleback.
You're the ugliest one I have ever seen. What is that smell?
And something was draining me.
Literally breathtaking.
It was as if a more pressing matter was calling me from the darkness of the cave.
It smells like there are more of you around here.
I ignored the other shalebacks. Not out of confidence, no. It was as if I was pulled away from them while weighed down at the same time. There was a draining and demanding stench. Not exactly a smell. It was more like filling and emptying me through my pores, my nails, slowly flooding my senses. And then I found the book that should change everything. It is hard to describe, but I could hear the taste and see the sounds. And this Tomb of Kurak, as the title said, was an artifact of a dark magic I did not dare to believe in until I could feel the book infusing me its will.
Katu... Negata... Niktu?
And wisdom.
There must be more. What is this?
There was a short staff that was whispering in my grip. Curious, intrigued, and hoping to find more, I climbed over to the other side of the cave. I did not find anything but worldly treasures there. And then I found myself surrounded by a darkness that was not abolished by my torch, but was rather manifested from within myself.
This moisture, it's killing me.
The staff gained weight, gained presence, filled my existence, and demanded me to use it.
This cannot be real. I didn't do this. Did I? Did I do this?
My sight got clouded.
What is wrong with my legs?
My heart was heavy but dancing in my chest, and I felt the cave come closer, more and more, suffocating, but filled with crispy air to breathe and almost overwhelming me.
What is happening to me? I need more air. Just give me a second. It will be fine. It will be fine.
The darkest of all sleeps embraced me and held me dear in his arms. I tried to drag myself home with the first morning light, bones embrittled and stained, paper-thin skin. I tried to run, but soon had to slow down.
I can't do this anymore. The first memory I have is a sandstorm.
Live. Love. Burn with life.
Next one is a voice from the past that I heard even before that, and the comfort of a firm grip on my sword's hilt.
Slay and survive.
The sound of fresh cut flesh. Crushing an enemy. Goodbye, Jeff. Driving him before me. And then the lamentation of his woman. And I wanted more. But all of this, it was so far away. As if I still was in this water. Seeing myself at the shore. The only thing that kept me swimming was rage, despair. It was as if I tried to reach that beach, but I couldn't move my legs or my arms. But something brought me closer there. The tide, maybe, pushing me there. The blood pulling me there. And then the book, the power. The darkness. I remember feeling drained and being filled at the same time. Like if you let the wine out of a bottle. And I was the air that took its place, ready to be filled again. I heard the voice before. It always was a part of me. I was that voiceless dream. And in this moment of weakness, I saw the glimpse of light behind the curtain, and I stepped through it. The voice, it was talking, constantly.
In a land of sand, suffering, and sorrow.
And on that day, I decided to answer. You are not alone anymore.